Hello everyone, my name is Aishwarya and my today's topic is the sources of reporting the adverse event. For that, firstly talk about the what is the adverse event. Now, adverse event is the any noxious, unwanted or the untoward response of the suspected medicinal product when administered to the patient or the clinical trial subject which have uh, with or without casual relationship to the suspected medicinal product is called the adverse event. Into the adverse event, they may have or may not have the casual relationship with that of the suspected medicinal product we called as the adverse event. Now, let's talk about our main topic, that is the sources of the reporting the adverse event. No, there are the different sources. The primary sources, the healthcare professionals. They include the doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and other healthcare providers. They are the primary sources because every patient when go to the hospital or to check their adverse event, the doctors easily can recognize that is the adverse event or not the adverse event. So they are very important of for the reporting and the for also the pharmaceutical pharmacovigilance field. Now the second source is the patient and their families. So every patient is very important for, and they easily they can the patient and their family can report the adverse event because they firstly recognize any adverse drug reaction, any adverse event, and they are play important role into the spontaneous reporting of the adverse event. They also play important role into the identify the potential safety signals and the concerns. So patients and their families is important. Also patient lawyer can report the adverse event um, to the regulatory authority to of that particular country. Then there are the pharmaceutical companies. The pharmaceutical companies, when their any medicinal product got approval to the market, it is mandatory to submit the report for the first 2 years, and along that different country have different timeline for time frames for the reporting. So it is mandatory to them to report the adverse event report and safety reports to regulatory authority. There are they get that adverse event report from the different sources and report. They have their specific database. Using that database, they collect all the information and send to the regulatory authority, so regulatory authority take action on that. Another source is the regulatory authority like the US FDA or the European Medical Agency. There are the different authorities. They are linked with the WHO and the UMC. So they have the global database, and different countries send they can use the global database to monitor the adverse event, to check that your adverse event is reported previously or not, or what maybe the action can do. So using that global database, they review different statistical methods are used for reviewing these spontaneous reports, and they take the important action on that reports. These reports actions on this report, for example banning of the drug or changes into the labels, that is the different precautions can be added, or any dosage or any change into their schedules may be included into the H schedule. So dispensing and prescription conditions can be changed by the regulatory authority. Regulatory authority can can say the different can make the different rules and regulations. So regulatory authority play important role, into the reviewing that spontaneous reports. Another sources of the adverse event is maybe the medical literatures, or any Facebook post, or any other sources, that may be the Twitter post, Facebook post, or the social media, or the literatures, journals are the different sources of the adverse event report. All of that, from all of this, we can say that the adverse event reporting is very important to identify the potential safety signals and the safe use of the medication. It's all about my topic. Thank you.